everybody. Happy New Year's.
Happy
Welcome
New Year's.
back.
Happy New Year's.
Happy New Year's.
Welcome back to the Drawcast. We have a special episode today. But before we get into that, let's say hello to our guests. We are once again blessed with Cheesymanfredo.
Yeah, it is I have returned, even though my previous episode was destroyed by anti-clown sentiments. They hate to see me clowning around. They don't like me being out there making the world a sillier place. It's hard out here for a whimsical man, a little goofy guy, you know? They don't want
it's
me.
pretty difficult. It's pretty hard. It's pretty dumb. You're pretty stupid.
Pretty
You're
hard.
pretty idiot.
It's so hard out here for me. It's so hard. I just want
It's
to
so
make the
difficult.
world laugh.
I'm sorry, Cheesy. I've been to a class now. I've gotten over my anti-clown bigotry. My sincerest
Thank
apologies.
you. That's all I want. You know, it's learning is the first step. You know.
Yeah, to making the world a better
At
place.
least I'm
We'll
not one of
also
those
join.
dirty, nasty mimes. Am I right?
We're also joined by a very knowledgeable individual who is good at many things, many good things.
OblivionFall, let's go!
Hey!
Welcome to the Drawcast, man. I know this is your first
That's
time
me,
on, but
the really good man, the guy who does everything good. Hello.
What is he? Name one thing Oblivion is bad at. That's what I thought. You can't.
Drawing faces. I suck at that.
Drawing quickly. Oh, I know. He's really bad at being nice to himself.
wow,
What an
that's a good one.
asshole. What a real piece of shit.
Yeah, what an idiot. Oh, how
Yeah,
could I do
well,
that?
fuck
Alright.
that guy, bro.
You would, Cheesy. You would. But I was talking about Stickley because I like Stickley's work.
Okay.
Yeah, take that. Take that, dude. Take that, you skilled individual. I think you're neat. How does that make you
I really
feel?
appreciate it. Thank you for having me on again. I know it's been a little while since last time I was on, but it's an honor to be on the New Year's Drawcast.
Yeah. This year, the first thing we're doing is we're redrawing our old art. We found old art of ours, as old as we could maybe find. I don't know how old we decided. Some of us, I know Oblivion's is like his first drawing, quote unquote, before he got legit. I know mine is just the oldest one I could find when I've lost most of my art. What about you, Cheesy? How far back is yours from?
It's from 2015, and I think that was the year I graduated. Yeah, that was the year I graduated high school. So
Damn.
that was a while back ago. And this is like the least complicated one of like older stuff that I've drawn. I think this is when I was really at the peak of my JoJo fandom. Now I'm like, I mean, I'm still a fan, but I'm not that hardcore as I used to be back in the day. You know, I moved on to better fandoms, if you will.
What about you, Stickley? When's yours from?
So this one is from 2014. I am unfortunate enough to have been able to had a Stash account on DeviantArt, and Stash hasn't died yet, unlike File Eyes, which is all my other artwork is on File Eyes. So this one has survived the test of time. Yeah.
It's still here, and now we're gonna recreate it within 45 minutes,
Yeah.
mind you. This is the Drawcast. We don't get to sit around for hours and then speed it up later. No, that's only for special events. No, we have to sit down in real time and redraw our old art. Starting now.
Oh,
by
now?
the way.
Oh my god.
Yep.
Oh no.
All right, here we go.
Here we go.
I'll give you guys a warning when there's like 15 minutes left and when there's like 5 minutes left. I think that's fair for such a decent time period.
Yeah, that
Yes.
seems fair.
Sounds pretty good.
All right. Sounds good.
Alright,
here we go.
cool.
Here we go. No, it's not loading. No. Alright, there. Perfect.
I'm having trouble trying to sort out my reference is on my other screen, but I think I've got them just about where I need them.
Okay.
Okay, let's get into this. So I guess I'll talk a bit about this image I have here.
Let's go.
Yeah.
the big funny
The censored
demonetization symbols. So the deal with that is oh my gosh. So I've been animating for like over half my life, but all the animation I did involved not drawing anything. It was all using cheats and lies, and basically like just using puppet animation or rigs or stick figures or something. And so for that, I didn't actually have to use a pen necessarily. I just kind of moved lines around with the mouse, and that was kind of how I operated for everything I did. And that's a big old cheat. And I didn't understand anything about anatomy or anything because I was mainly working with stick figures, and then I was working with My Little Pony puppet rigs, and I never drew a human being ever. But I wanted to because, you know, after Come Zone Free, I was getting some cool fan art, and I'm like, man, some of his fan art's pretty cool, but you know what would be cooler? If they could draw like a few specific things that I want to see, but I'm too poor to commission. I guess I could do a rough sketch. You know, maybe the drawing will be bad, but like it'll be just good enough that I can enjoy it. That was the original plan. And so I did like a few like really crappy sketches on the 1st of November, and that was one of them. But obviously it was naked, and I can't show that on the drawcast, so I'm going to have these demonetization symbols. And in fact, I'm going to keep these around as I'm redrawing. I will draw her nude, but I will stealthily cover up the titties.
Oh, let's go.
Let's go.
We'll be safe. No one will be in danger from these
Brilliant.
these nasty evil titties that I will be drawing today.
Oh, thank God. Because one thing I hate is big titties.
Yeah, God, I hate those.
I know, the worst thing imaginable.
Exactly.
Can't be having that, man.
Imagine a set of big memories, honka donkers, big old pillowy fucking meat sacks. No, thank you.
Yeah.
Not me.
Yeah, man. Never.
Yeah, imagine.
Never.
Yep. Even the idea of
your wife Bongo cries in the corner.
Even the idea of big old titties. Oof, it steams me. It gets me hot and bothered. I mean angry. Oh, God. Nah, big titties are fine. Made a career out of being the big titty man.
Speaking of which,
career.
Yeah, made a career out of it.
Speaking of which, you want to talk about yours?
Oh yeah, definitely. My character is I drew this back in 2015. I think I mentioned I was in high school, and it's Killer Queen, which is the bad guy's stand in JoJo Part 4, and I really liked how the character looks. So I was like, oh, I'm gonna draw it. And I'm gonna try to be kind of accurate to the JoJo style, but like, I was very in I think I was very in an interesting spot during my development as an artist. I was still trying to like figure out my own style, right? And I think it took me a lot. It took me a lot of time to figure out what that would be, right? Yeah. And at the time, I was like really just trying to be like more realistic than like cartoony, but like everything I liked was cartoony, so it always felt very I don't know, kind of contradictory, you know. And it wasn't until like years later I started embracing a little bit more cartoonish like, style. Yeah. Like now now I like all these like characters I draw look like slightly more cartoonish, and I think I still need a lot. I still got a lot more left to like learn, but I think I come a long way since 2015. Everything seemed so hopeful, and then 2016 came around, and then Trump came into office. Am I right, gamers? Oh boy.
Only gamers can relate to this one.
Only gamers relate to this one. Only real gamers remember.
Only gamers. I mean, who else has heard of that guy? I've never heard of him.
Yeah,
Wrestlers have heard of that guy. Wrestlers have heard of that guy.
Who has heard of wrestlers, though? You have to hear of the wrestlers to then hear of the guy. I mean, come on. That's like so many layers deep.
Everyone knows The Undertaker. Everyone knows Eddie Guerrero.
Oh, shit. You know, that's actually true.
Knows Triple H.
Oh God, I remember when Eddie Guerrero died. That was a sad time.
Don't remind me. I will cry.
Oh really?
Is it? Oh yeah, I loved Eddie Guerrero. He was like my hero when I was a kid. He was the perfect man. Actually, yesterday my babe bought me an Eddie Guerrero action figure that he saw on special, and I haven't put him down for 2 days because I have a literal child man.
Damn. Yeah, I
Child
really am
man,
a big.
that's a new type.
I'm a big admirer of Eddie Guerrero's philosophy of lying, cheating, and stealing.
Cheating and stealing,
That's
yes.
I cheat, I steal.
Cheat, I steal.
And I became that person. I became a liar, a cheater, a stealer of
That's
people's hearts mostly, but you know.
Oh, okay.
that's a thing Eddie Guerrero did too. He was the ultimate heel. Everyone loved him. You could never hate him.
Yeah, it was very good time. It was very like peak shitting on Mexican time, and everyone was shitting on Mexicans. we were at the height of the George Bush administration. I
thought that was peak shitting on time. Wait, can you say that? Is that the correct term?
Maybe you might want to censor yourself.
Yeah.
There was this very
bleep that just in case.
there was this very infamous scene I remember. I wasn't there for that moment. I didn't watch it when it happened on TV, but I did watch. There was this one scene where I think The Undertaker was fighting like a Middle Eastern guy, and the guy had the ability to summon like Al Qaeda members to pop up.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Oh my god, that's great.
You could find the clip. I remember I saw Hassan. I saw Hassan retweeting it, and he was like, and this was like. He retweeted and said this was probably like the funnest like time like WWE has never been this fun ever again.
Oh, Jesus
was
Christ.
Paul Bearer still around then? Good old Paul Bearer.
This would have been post 9/11, so I mean I think so. I mean I don't know. I only remember a handful of names, mostly the names of guys I played on the video games.
Yes.
I
remember Paul Bearer because he was the weird guy that followed the Undertaker around with an urn, and Kane.
Was he
the Undertaker's brother?
Wait, was he Oh, you're talking about Kane?
No, I was talking about Paul Bearer, but Paul Bearer reminds me of Kane because he's related to the Undertaker, who is the best superhero ever.
Yeah, the Undertaker is like a really like badass like comic book superhero type motherfucker. Like he doesn't even feel real. I mean, he's not real. He's like some sort of necromancer or wizard or something.
He's literally like a death wizard with a cult of little girls.
Oh yeah.
That I think are his sisters. I'm not sure. Here's a picture of Paul Bearer. Oh, he looks like Morticia's husband.
Oh wait, are you talking about the little squat guy?
Yeah, this guy.
Yeah, that guy was like that guy was like more 90s, I think.
God, look at it. Look at his face. Oh, I love wrestling.
Oh Lord.
Oh my god.
Oh, let me see.
Yeah, that guy wasn't around when I got into
Oh, I see.
Oh my god.
Lord.
That guy looks crazy. What the fuck?
I miss when men looked like this. We used to be a country.
What?
We used to be a country.
I can't
A
men
proper
look like this
country.
anymore.
We used to be a proper country where weird little pale freak, where weird little like Adam Family looking motherfuckers would just exist and we would just accept it. Not anymore. Those guys don't exist no more, which is sad.
The best thing is he put on a little bit of white makeup except around his eyes to make his eyes look sunken in and hollow. I love Paul Bearer. Look at these guys.
Oh
my god.
All right, most of what I know about wrestling, okay, actually, I know because of endless Jess videos these days. But when I was a kid, I never like saw it or really heard about it. I only like saw it like referenced in things, like when like a movie or show would like reference wrestling as a joke, or my dad would tell me a little bit about it because I guess he saw some of it when he was growing up, and he was telling me about the Undertaker and shit when I was like a little kid. I only heard about it secondhand, and he's like, yeah, these guys are like comic book villains. They have these weird special moves, and it's really goofy, and a whole bunch of people, and for some reason a whole bunch of people don't even realize that it's fake, and that's silly. And I'm like, it does sound silly. And that was it. That was my entire opinion.
It's not that people didn't realize it was fake, it's that you gotta buy into the story.
The thing is that
I
like
don't understand
wrestling...
like kayfabe as a concept.
Kayfabe.
Yeah, wrestling is like the best way to explain it is wrestling is like fake in the same way that like plays and operas are fake. You know?
Either for the
the storylines are all planned out, but
Yeah.
It's also like a physical performance. Like they are still physically exerting themselves on stage.
It's still hard to fucking do that shit. I mean, like those people, a lot of them die pretty fucking young because of a strain they put themselves through. Like that's no joke. I mean, the people who shoot lightning bolts are the people who last the longest.
Because they're magic.
I assume. Like,
I mean, the Undertaker also got like hit like he a bunch of times and he never went down. That was his thing, was that he could.
Yeah, he would come back to life.
That was his whole thing, was looking like your hits didn't hurt him.
He would be like he's kind of like Frieza fused with Goku at the same time. Because he could play his role was very much like he was like evil passing, evil coded, if you will. And
not nearly as evil as Kane, who was explicitly evil.
He was like a bad guy who would fight other bad guys, basically. Right? And like I think
anti-hero.
Yeah, he was pretty much an anti-hero, right? Morally gray. It was different. It was the 90s. It was the age of the anti-hero. The birth of characters like Spawn were starting to make the rounds. Guys who weren't like too good or too evil, somewhere in the middle, and that's where like characters like the Undertaker,
and Crash Bandicoot.
Crash Bandicoot, who's also an anti-hero.
Kirby.
Yeah, I would call Kirby an anti-hero. I think just an anti-hero, just like
he just wants to fucking eat. He doesn't care about anything other than eating.
Actually,
a regular hero does things because because it's for the good of people. Like an anti-hero just like does the things it does because for either like
because it's funny. Because it's funny, haha.
It's so funny,
because I laugh when Kirby eats, haha. It's so funny.
So funny when he eats an entire god and causes the world to get into a spiral of darkness and corruption.
Yeah, that was me in church. I was like, God, I wish I could eat God. so I could get.
You can. It's called communion.
Were you getting?
Oh my God! Yeah.
It's true.
How did you know I was raised Catholic?
Oh, Lord.
How did you guess? And don't say because I'm Mexican.
We do communion in like other churches too. We just don't use alcohol. We just do fruit juice.
We used to do like wine, but it was then the swine flu happened, so people were like, okay, we gotta.
And as you know, swine rhymes with wine, and we just couldn't go on.
True.
It was too much of a coincidence.
With that mortal reminder. What's the timer on, by the way? I feel like my sketch is pretty nice so far.
Oh, nice.
We're at 31 minutes remaining.
31 minutes remaining? Oh, boy.
I have drawn some sexy-ass thighs. I've drawn an arm. I've drawn an armpit. Pussy. That's what that is, ladies and gentlemen at home.
What?
An armpit boosie?
What is that?
So, you know how, like, when people talk about my throat pussy, my frussy, moth pussy, mussy. Armpit pussy.
I don't want to hear what it is anymore.
It's Aussie. It's just Australian. It's Seattle.
Oh, God.
Listen, outing me for wanting to fuck moths.
Haha, my Garusi. At it again, I see.
But
oh my God.
Speaking of Seattle, did you want to talk about your old piece?
immediately sidetracking the conversation. Yeah, sure.
Like, very smooth segue, very smooth transition.
Yeah, you did great. You did great.
Thank you.
You got yourself right out of that one. You swerved it. Okay. My old piece is from an OC I had way back in the day from a concept comic called Suicide Scapegoat. It was a vet comic. I'll be honest. There's a lot of mental health stuff in there.
Mm-hmm.
This bitch does not like living and tries to not live.
Oh, no way.
That's part. Yeah, her character arc is learning to live and be okay with that.
Oh, like Fire Punch.
Maybe, I don't know.
Some great angsty teen stuff. I could definitely see myself being into at that age as well.
Yeah, I like the consistency of things I've kept, like the heart eyes and the brown.
Things that have just become tropes in your artwork.
Yes, hard eyes
cool.
are great. Brown characters are great.
Mhm.
I mean, we've had a whole
True.
pre-show of me complaining about how much I don't like coloring white characters just because I can't get the tone on their skin tone right. I make it too saturated or I make it too desaturated. It always looks off. But brown, I can do brown. Brown's easier for me, personally.
Ah, I see.
I was gonna make a
I
joke
remember at
about
the time.
how much I hate white characters, but I mean that's not true.
It's not true. You're a clown. Everyone's white.
True.
With makeup.
True. White people
Yeah.
are the real clowns. Got him.
Oh,
Oh.
got him.
Oh.
Got
him.
him. Yep. True.
Yeah. I was trying this like painterly style back then because my ex did a painterly style and they did it really good and I thought it was really cool and I also wanted to try it because I was experimenting a lot.
Mhm.
It looks alright. I had no idea how light and stuff worked, so
I thought it was great.
But it looks alright.
Yeah.
God, I hate how much little fucking detail this guy has on now.
Embrace it. Show
I
the
got
world how good you've gotten.
Gonna have to give him the good old cheesy simplification technique.
Yeah.
Oh god,
Yeah.
I'm getting to the head and the face, and oh boy, this is this is the area I struggle with.
Look at the bright side, Oblivion. At least you didn't decide to draw heart hands.
Heart hands.
Yeah,
Can
you
I
know when the
clarify?
hands come together. You know when the hands come together and make a heart shape.
Oh, like that one
Yeah.
Drawcast episode, right?
Yeah.
Like who that Telly did.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Telly did do that.
Interesting.
But yeah.
Callback.
Whoa, was that
Yeah.
a
But that's how
callback?
Drawcast.
I mean, that's how I drew it in the original drawing. So I'm trying to do it again.
Brilliant.
But it's not my forte.
Using past experiences.
It's not your
Oh, yeah.
Fortnite.
Not my Fortnite.
We get a number one victory for you. Yeah,
these
Fortnite,
these,
but that's
these
good
liberals
too.
want
Let
to
us
my Fortnite.
keep in mind that it is the new year and we're making a Fortnite.
Oh, boy,
Listen.
New Year.
Oh no.
Listen, it's 2022 and Fortnite is still forever.
Oh, bro. You know what? You're right. You're right.
True. When you're
We
right.
can't
reminds-
escape it.
That reminds me of my favorite Bring Me the Horizon song, Fortnite Isn't Forever.
Let's go.
Okay.
It goes, we will never sleep, 'cause sleep is for the weak. We will never rest, 'cause rest isn't the best. Ah! That's how the song goes.
Oh my
Dude,
god.
I love it.
It's beautiful.
I fucking hated Bring Me the Horizon back in those days. Actually, that's for real truth.
Oh my god.
Secrets out.
But why?
I didn't think they were good. I thought they were kind of bad. Like they had a couple songs that were like all right. They had good moments in them. And then they released Sempiternal, which was actually a really solid album. I liked it a lot. And then they started making pop music, which is sort of hit and miss. The hits are good. The misses are I don't know.
This is really miss.
I guess it
Huh.
never is, huh?
Oh my god, cheesy!
Yes.
That's such an old joke. It's great.
Yeah, welcome to the new year where we make the same old fucking jokes.
New Year, same jokes, baby.
That's the problem because we're recording this still in the previous year. I can't get over the old. I can't get into the new year because I'm still in the old one.
Listen, let's be honest, even in the new year, we'd still be making these jokes.
Yeah.
I'd still be making
There's
these
still
jokes.
gonna be Among Us jokes. There's still gonna be Fortnite jokes.
I still make socially awkward. Peggy
Among Us and
memes.
Fortnite won't die out.
Roblox,
No.
however, I can't wait for it to. It can't die fast enough.
No,
Oh yeah, because they child labor, you know.
Roblox
Oh yeah,
is
that's a topic. Yeah, I didn't realize how Roblox like made their money. They most of their money comes from people creating games using Roblox as a platform, using the Roblox tools that are available. And it's cool that they allow kids to like experiment with like game design and stuff.
Hello.
The weird thing is that the games make money, and I mean a lot of money sometimes, and that's technically child labor because Roblox takes a 75% cut off the labor that the children are doing, and then in addition to that, they only get paid in Robux, and if you convert Robux to real dollars, for one, you have to have like $1,000 worth of Robux to begin with. or else you can't even transfer. So if you made $999 worth, too bad. But also, when you do transfer it, they'll take another 60%. So you could like work your butt off making a game. They make $10,000 off of it, and then you make like $300.
Jeez.
And you're also like under the age of 12.
Oh my god. Child labor and wage theft. God damn, Roblox.
Yeah, pretty much. And in addition to that, they'll do everything they can to make you not spend the Robux on you know, like they don't want you to turn it into real money. So they'll be like, "Oh, hey, put it into our gambling thing." That we also let kids do. And
Hey,
buy our
kids,
Roblox
you like
NFTs.
gambling?
Yeah, kids can trade NFTs too. It's all fucked up.
God.
There's a good video by People Make Games on the topic. Look it up, I guess.
Oh man. Oh jeez. I just realized. Oh man. My tablet and my Photoshop are all having technical difficulties at the same time. It's like, oh, you're recording an episode, right? Time to completely shit on your experience real quick. Make it as difficult as possible. Hell yeah.
They can't have you be good at things.
Nope.
They have to have you be bad at things.
So yeah, if you're watching this and you're wondering why I am doing the things that I am doing, it is not me. It is the program in my tablet wigging out. Oh man, this is tough. So strange. Sorry.
I'm actually really happy with my current style.
That's awesome. I am too. It's a huge change from how it used to be.
Yeah.
Your style
Leaning
is
into the
very
mold.
recognizable. Everything has like this like not doughy, 'cause that sounds like a negative. It's a really cool look. Everything just looks malleable. Like I just want to grab everything and just squish it around like Play-Doh. It just looks really nice. You know?
It's soft.
For who?
You.
Me.
Oh, for me?
Sickly.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, dang.
Talk about Sickly.
Oh, thank you.
It's hard to tell who people are talking
Yeah,
to.
you'll see
sometimes.
in
Real face.
the sketch that I've got going on, it's a lot like probably I think that's it's kind of like how you were saying. Everything's kind of malleable and everything has dimensionality and form to it, which I really really like to emphasize.
Yeah, that's pretty based. Knowing your forms and stuff, that's pretty based.
Pretty base.
Okay, this face. Oh god, it sucks. I'm not gonna have time to fix it though. I need to actually draw the boobs, which is like one of the important, which is
Okay. Oblivion, do me a favor. Look at your old face. Now look at your new one.
unironically the old face is bad, but it's more visually appealing than the new one. New one has way less appealing. New one looks like a fucked up monstrosity from hell. I could just try
Audience.
to like do something simplified. No, the audience will agree with me. Trust me. Like you're not seeing what I'm
know,
seeing
audience.
right now.
I'm not. Audience, inform me. Educate me in the comments down below. Is it that bad? Is it not that bad?
I'm just not gonna
Is
draw
Oblivion?
the face. I'm not gonna have time to make it good, so I'm just not gonna have one.
Spoiler alert, it wasn't that bad.
That's what you think.
This is like
All right.
something I'm noticing
Yeah.
is that now like so back then so this drawing that I did was like one of my first digital drawings, I think. And it was back before I
Dang.
even knew that you could flip the canvas. And that was like an important thing. So it's like the art lean is real in this one, right?
Yeah.
The thing is that back then, and I think you guys can all agree, that when you were learning how to draw, poses and storytelling took kind of a backseat to like trying to draw things correctly. So everything sort of had like a stiffness to it, right? Now I'm seeing in this drawing that I'm focusing way more on the storytelling and less about the character itself. The pose and the expression and like what he's doing is way more important. I think that's really cool. Oh shit.
Yeah.
I have yet to reach the point where my drawings do not look stiff as fuck. Sadly.
You'll get there.
Gesture drawing. Lots of gesture drawing. The figure drawing. Leaps and
I
bounds.
know.
Yeah.
I've tried that literally twice, since I started drawing over a year ago, and both sessions were I cut short after like 20 minutes because I was having a bad time
Oh,
because I was frustrated.
Just do short 10-minute sessions every day.
yeah.
As warm-ups.
I'm gonna be doing hopefully some proper study sessions with Gothic
Nice.
soon.
Oh, that's great.
Who's been on the Drawcast before? She's
She
a cool
has.
bean.
She has. She's also learning in that category as well, so that'd be perfect.
Yeah, faces and hands, mainly faces. I fucking hate. I hate drawing them. I'm so bad. But I'll get there. I'll get there eventually.
You will, man.
Honestly,
You will.
oh god, my boobs actually look worse than the old ones. What the fuck? Hold on. Doesn't make sense.
Oh man.
What's the timer on?
The time is on 18.
18 minutes?
Okay.
Left?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh! Gotta get there. Gotta get moving.
I haven't actually done any proper study in ages.
No?
No, not since like high school. I just kind of soften everything to an extreme degree because I got so mad when everything was so stiff and I didn't understand why because I was a dummy, and now I know why. It's because I was too focused on certain things that I didn't actually care about.
I see.
That's the hard part of art, is learning what you actually care about and like, I think. Because once you know that, you can study where you want to specifically improve.
That's
but
true.
Until you know what you want.
Yeah, it's true.
Until you know what you want, you're just kind of fumbling around.
That's why I think it's that actually brings up like a really interesting topic, that artists that start later in age feel a lot more stressed about learning artwork than a kid would, because when you start out, you don't necessarily know exactly which direction you're going or which direction to take, so there's just like all of this information all at once, and you don't even know if it's going to be like how you want your artwork to look in the future. So I think that makes sense to me. I don't know what you guys think about that.
I mean, that's kind of like how adults feel the need to like get where they want to quicker because we have like a better sense of like how little time there really is,
Right,
sort of thing.
right.
Like we have jobs and stuff, so we don't have all the time in the world to just sit down and draw. But when you're a kid, you can spend like 50 hours drawing one dragon and be like, oh my god, that looks sick.
That totally makes sense.
Yeah, I'm always worried about time. How much time I have in life. How much time I have left. And the
You have
crazy
15 minutes and 52 seconds.
No!
Thank you, Cito.
That's how much time I have until I die, Cito.
Oh, okay.
You've just
you have
committed
15 minutes and 52 seconds until you die.
Oh,
Exactly.
Rip Oblivion.
Learning all kinds of things in the Drawcast. See you at my funeral. That'll take place before the episode comes out.
It was great having you, Oblivion. You were a great co-host guest.
You're a great co-host.
Can we still call him a co-host? Is that allowed?
I don't know. I figured you were.
I figured.
I'm not up to date on the Drawcast lore.
Do we have lore?
Yeah, the Drawcast.
I mean, I guess technically we do.
Runs deep. What I'm finding. Go ahead.
I'm still terrible at drawing folds. That's all I was gonna say.
Oh. How long ago was the drawing that you're doing?
Mine, like 2016, I think, 2017-ish.
Okay. Mine last November.
Last November, hey.
Like,
You've improved a lot.
I mean, pretty good for like just about a year.
That's pretty insane, actually, because considering the fact that a lot of us are like 2016, 2014, 2015, you're doing something from last November, and you've already improved that much. That's pretty insane. That's
Yeah.
like
I mean, in the first week, I
significant.
improved a lot.
Significant.
It helps that I've been surrounded by artists who have been critiquing the porn I look at for years. So whenever I'm like, I remember showing an image to my partner once, and I was like, hey, this artist draws like really good, sexy women. And this was like 2014, and they immediately pointed out like, okay, the spine is not connected to like the shoulders. Like they pointed out like a million things about it that were broken, and I was like, what? And like, and they even like psychoanalyze the artist, being like, yeah, this artist is clearly like very like afraid to like draw like the eye on the far side of the face. They always cover it with the hair. They're clearly lacking confidence here, and here. And I'm like, oh my god, how are you able to do this? And then the image was ruined. I could never look at it again. And
Erection gone.
I could never look at that artist's work ever again because they never improved. Even 6-7 years later. I won't name them, but I don't think they've really improved at all in that time.
Oh, man.
I don't even know if they still do stuff, but like, and like progressively, like my taste sort of got refined from there. But even pretty recently, like my friends will still like be like, oh yeah, this thing's messed up, that thing looks off. So I feel like I've been like slowly like learning like lessons through them over time. And so when I did start drawing, especially because I had a lot of experience animating and like getting lines into position, I just wasn't good at doing it freehand. And even though I'd never drawn like human characters before, or full body characters before, I'd only done like stick figures or rigs. I was able to like pick up things quickly because I already had some kind of prerequisite knowledge somewhere. At least that's my theory for why, like the first month I started drawing, like I went from this to something about the quality of what I'm drawing now pretty quickly.
Man.
And then I kind of stagnated for like the better part of a year.
It happens, Oblivion. It happens.
So the moral of the story is, kids, take notes. We'll use porn as a way to get better at art.
No, don't. You said kids sickly. Don't tell
Wait.
I'm gonna have to put a bonk somewhere.
Put a bonk in. No, he never did. He never said that word that we don't know.
Noni, don't. I'll put the bonk in, Noni. I'll figure out where it should go. There's a lot of. We only have to censor one of several words.
You can just censor the whole sentence and leave everybody questioning what I said.
How would I censor
Just
the whole
constant
sentence
bonk.
in a way that makes
just
sense?
Constant bonk. Just bonk,
Just
bonk, 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 bonk.
No, I'll have that like that really like drawn out distant kind of
big
like,
old like a
bass
fart
drop
with a
kind
bunch
of
of
sound.
reverb, or a fart with a bunch of reverb, like a really
reverb.
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 A fart with reverb.
Shut up, man.
Damn, I knew Americans talked funny, but this?
Oh, shit.
Is it true that being in the military makes you 50% more American?
50% more dumb. That's true.
Good.
Oh, God.
My scientific theory that paid off.
My brain cells have been depleting rapidly.
Yeah,
Steady stream.
Needless to say, when the timer's up, I'm not going to be posting a finished drawing. It'll just be a sketch, but it'll be a sketch that I'm hopefully proud of.
Okay.
What's the timer on now, Cetal?
10.5 minutes. 10
Okay.
minutes and half a minute left. Yes, that's what I mean.
I hopefully can do a decent-ish face in that sort of time.
That's
Hey,
man.
guys.
Yo.
What's the thing that you've improved in your art that you like the most?
Who's going first?
Looking at the current image, definitely the thighs. Like, holy crap, that is the biggest difference. The thighs I drew today, I genuinely really love, and the thighs from back then it's just a fucking blob. Yeah, I'd say that.
Oh, based. What about you, Stickly?
Shapes, character design, and gesture and pose. Just like all the above, pretty much. Every aspect of that has definitely improved leaps and bounds. I'm very happy with like how I've been able to transform this old drawing into somewhat of a competent character design and illustration.
That's great. What about you, Cheesymanfredo, silent man who I haven't heard anything from for 50 years?
Cheesy? Where's Cheesy?
Wait a second. What happened?
They're not in the
to
call.
Uh-oh.
Oh my god!
Oh god, what if they've been talking this whole time and like,
Internet just died. I'm still recording a drawing, restarting my computer. Oh my god, that's 15 minutes ago, Cheesy. No.
We were so
Cheesy,
lost in our
no.
conversation.
do we add more time to the timer?
I don't know. I don't know.
we
We'll have to
have
wait
to.
until
Wait,
Cheesy gets back.
They said still recording but restarting their computer. How's that supposed to
How
work?
is that even possible? Wait, what? Well, it wouldn't be a
We'll find out.
recorded podcast
We'll find out.
without some sort of technical difficulties, right?
Like I guess we could just have them just drop out and come back. However much time they lost, we'll add to the timer. And I guess we might as well use the extra time as well to cheat, but
Maybe
I
we
feel
could.
Cheesy deserves at
It
least
isn't-
45 minutes.
OblivionFall, notorious cheater of the Truckcast.
Hell
Notorious.
yeah.
I need more time, guys.
I'm actually
I'll
making
say
the
what I
boobs
like.
smaller. It is a crime, but it actually makes
No
the figure
way.
look much stronger.
Who
No
are
way.
you? What have you done with my co-host OblivionFall?
I admire you.
Only
For
a
doing that.
little smaller. Only 10% smaller, which actually, when they're this big, that's a significant number of pounds of mass being thrown away.
Her poor back.
Yeah. I mean, it's going to be a lot less poor now. It's going to be in better health, you know? She's got breast reduction
Her
surgery.
poor fictional back.
Her
Trust me,
poor
it's not much better.
fictional-
It's just enough so that I can see some of the tummy, because I like... tummy is cute. Gotta see a little bit of it.
Yeah. I think I'm going to go now. I think the thing I like most that my art's changed is probably just that I've realized I like line weight. I just like line weight.
That's great.
I didn't realize that. Everyone's like, yeah, do thinner lines because then they blend in more. And I'm like, oh, okay, I'll try that. And I hated it and I couldn't figure out why. It's because I like line weight. Because I'm an idiot who didn't realize I liked line weight. I like the way line weight looks. I like the way it feels. It feels good and nice.
You're talking about like variable
And-
line weight in particular, right?
Yeah, I like
Yeah.
having thick lines on some areas and thinner lines on others. I like chonky lines. I like how they make me feel secure
That's
and
awesome.
safe.
Thick
Yeah.
lines can be a way to imply its shadow. Like if you draw a ball and the light's coming from the top, you make the underside line a bit thicker to imply shadow just for the line way itself. And in a way, you could say that shadows are security.
Yeah,
It's a
I
reference
think
no
Shadow
one
the
will get.
Hedgehog. I was
That just sounded like
I
a
think
very
Shadow-
edgy movie quote.
Shadow the Hedgehog, security guard extraordinaire.
Oh lord.
Yeah, that's
And
what
then
I,
when
that's what I was
the next
thinking.
Sonic movie comes out, you'll just see him as a security guard, just in the background, being a regular guy.
Shadow's just trying to live his best life, you know.
Still nothing from Cheesy. A little worried.
Mm-hmm. A little bit. That's tough.
Yeah.
Cheesy gets his appearances on the Drawcast destroyed once again.
This time it wasn't my fault, okay?
Yeah, this time it was
Don't
his
blame.
fault. He messed up totally
Totally his
on
fault.
purpose.
100%.
Totally on purpose. He messed it up.
I didn't say it was his fault. I just said it wasn't mine.
We're just being facetious.
Only a Sith deals in absolutes. I actually don't know how to. I don't know where the armpit pussy is supposed to connect on the other arm. I'm just gonna leave it for now. Alright, I'm
This
gonna
pose is actually a lot cuter.
like. God, I have so many like different layers conflicting right now. I guess the boob layers can be combined. Trying to make it easy for me to erase things without like losing access to other parts of a drawing.
Something I've definitely noticed
Yeah?
is that like I've come to realize in the years that less is more in a lot of cases when it comes to art.
Yeah.
Back in the day. I think that this specific illustration, I just found out that you could control and click and to use a line to make a line inside. So I was like, or shift click, I can't remember what it is, but I was just like, all the possibilities. So I just went crazy with it and just used the line tool all over the place on this dude's like belt around his waist and his cannon and stuff. And it does not add anything to the character design or anything for the design in general. It's just messy. But this
baby boy first learn new tool.
Yep, and just goes ham with it.
Yeah.
I hardly blame myself. It's exciting to learn a new technique. It
is.
I learned from it.
When I see it, you can either run from it or learn from it.
Mm-hmm.
Lion King. God, that's... Wait, that came out in 2002, didn't it? That came out a decade ago, didn't it?
No, it came out in like the 90s, 96?
Oh, dang.
Was it 96?
I don't know.
I think so.
Something crazy
that
like
sounds
that.
right.
For some reason, I thought it came out in 2002.
Any word?
No.
Oof.
Oh, I messed up the arms.
I'm adding all sorts of extra little bits and bobs here and there. I'm not adding as much detail to the main stuff. How's your guys'? How are you guys feeling about it?
There's not going to be a face or even really a head properly,
No.
which at this rate, I could try, but like it's gonna not look good, and it would be better served spending my time touching up the things that I know I can actually have look pretty nice in the time frame.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, when it comes to faces, like I am capable of eventually getting a face that I like, but oh god, it takes so long to get there. I basically have to beat my head against the wall. I have to look up like 20 different face references. I have to get opinions from friends, and like I drew like 10 versions of it over 2 hours, and then eventually it looks okay, and then it's all right, and then if I clean it up, I can maybe call it good, but it's not something I'll ever get right on the drawcast until I do some serious study, which hopefully starting is it Sunday? Starting this week, I'm going to be doing daily draws.
Oh, sweet.
With Gothic, probably.
Good stuff.
Unless I decide to just wait until after my project's done, which in case would be like the week after.
Okay. Cheesy's responded. He said, "Sorry guys, my internet is lagging in coming back. I'll send my recording and my finished drawing once it does. My episodes are cursed."
Oh, man.
They are cursed. They are incredibly cursed.
All right, just tell him what the timer limit is in the chat when it's like 5 minutes too.
We're at a minute left.
He will be here in spirit. Oh, minute
Wait,
left.
a minute. Oh, God.
All right, time to paint this whole thing right now. Speed
I
run,
need to
minute.
add some shading.
No, I didn't actually add any colors to this. I just kept it a sketch.
Am I the only one who colored?
Maybe.
Yeah, mine's just a sketch too. Don't worry, Cetol.
Cetol just showing us up.
I'm gonna shade. I've already started. I'm gonna shade.
Let's go. That's awesome. The way. Go ahead.
This is one thing my thick lines are good for, is shading. The best thing is I remember that drawing probably took me, I don't know, an hour or so to do, at least. So
now you're doing this.
I've improved somewhere, at least.
In your time management, your drawing ability, everything. Brilliant. Is that the timer?
That is the timer.
Oh man. Let's go.
Dismiss. Okay.
Alright, just gonna do this one last little line here. I'm cheating on stream, let's go.
That's okay. Oblivion cheats all the time.
Yeah.
I bet he's cheating right now.
I'm still cheating.
Let's go.
Type in chat. Just tell him he's got 5 minutes. I'll be nice to him.
Yeah.
That's true.
In fact, I'll tell him that.
Jeez. If you guys hear like pounding on my keyboard, it's because my keyboard isn't working. and the Control-C
Damn.
shortcut. This is not working. Oh my god.
Wow, rip.
I have not had this many issues before. This is a whole ass cursed pot drawcast.
Hopefully, this is not an omen for the new year.
Yeah, right? This is the way
Hopefully,
the new year is
yeah.
going. Oh man. No, this has been
Or
great.
I
though.
hope. Oh, sorry. You go.
Go ahead. No, go ahead. That's
Okay,
all
I was
wanted
saying
to
I
say.
hope my vague suggestion of areola bumps is within YouTube's purview. I didn't actually draw the nipples. I just sort of suggested where the bumps were.
I think that's fine.
I think I need to add a second layer of shading to help emphasize what's shaded and what's not shaded.
If the viewers at home, the adult viewers at home, would like to see the full version of this drawing, it will be on my Patreon with the demonetizations removed and drawn behind with an actual face, probably. On the new year. In fact, I'll try and get it posted on January 3rd or 4th.
Nice.
Just remember, I have to do
Little
voicemail
New
for
Year's
life before then as
celebration.
well.
Oh yeah. Oh, that reminds me. I have to get the comic done before at least the first chapter before the new year. That'll be based. Hopefully I get that done. Everyone in the future will know if I've gotten that done, which is great.
Please let us know in the comments if you ever got that done.
Yeah. If it's done by the time this episode comes out, I'll put a link
Oh, there you go.
somewhere
Nice.
in the description if it's out by then.
That'd be awesome.
Hopefully it is. That is the goal. That is the perceived deadline, is to get it done.
I bet you can do it. All right.
And it's supposed to be simplified, so I hope so too.
Sweet. I think I'm all done.
Nice.
Is this...
I'm gonna finish shading.
I'm just increasing the size of a head because it's too small.
Are we good to keep going?
I mean, I'm
If you
gonna
wanna-
say I'm done. This is as good as I'll probably get. So let me. Oh, I just realized there is something else I want to add.
That's always how it is.
It's always how it is with these drawcasts. Look, cheating, like in terms of like watchability, as long as we're still keeping the conversation going, it's fine.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
When I edit episodes, this is a bit of behind the scenes for people. So Dune edits the episodes, typically.
Dune?
Not Dune. No
Dune
need, bruh.
Records.
No need. Don't kill me.
Dune
No
Records.
need, bruh. Is our editor. Does a great job. Sends them to me, and I just look over them just to double check that there's nothing like too spicy for YouTube that may have been missed, or sometimes if after like the timer goes off, there's like 10 minutes of us trying to get the drawings to each other. Well, we're not really talking, and that's just boring. And I want to keep the episode moving along. So I'll trim some time. Like I'll trim out some of the long silences. I don't trim out any dialogue. I just trim out the long silences, and then I find nearby areas where people's screens were still and trim out an equivalent amount of time from each screen
nice.
individually, and then like
I
stitch
see.
it together. So all the cuts to everyone's screens happen at different times, but it adds up to the same amount. So they're not like out of sync long term. And that's just a thing I do to try and keep the episodes more engaging. And the episodes where I don't cheat at all are the episodes where I don't have to do that, and it's just an easy time. So I owe it to myself to not cheat on episodes.
Yeah, that's a little bit of a...
You really do.
That's a little bit of an incentive not to cheat. I like it.
Yeah. Okay, I think I just want to like put a suggestion for where the other horns might be coming out from. Honestly, it doesn't look good.
Like a quick
Why did
gesture
I
only.
do that? That didn't make it better. It made the drawing worse.
Oh no.
You know, we should wait until that 5 minutes is up. So I'm gonna wait for it to turn
Okay.
7:30 on my computer, and then I will actually stop. That way, Cheesy won't be like, "Why are they posting them early?"
Sounds good. Sounds very good.
Poor Cheesy.
I did
Or
not add
Cheesy.
nipples to the original. That has been fixed.
That's been fixed.
I did
love
not
that.
add nipples to my redraw. That was another fix.
You didn't make the mistake of demonetization.
No. I just signposted about demonetization and protest.
God, remember that time they censored us? GG.
Oh yeah, YouTube deleted our account. That was funny. For
That was
spam
a
and
funny little
deception.
bit.
We leaked the new Spider-Man movie, but actually it wasn't really the new Spider-Man movie. It was just a virus that downloaded Black Panther instead.
Yeah. That's what we did. We made everyone watch Black Panther. That's our crime. That's our YouTube crime.
YouTube's like, you can't do that.
I think what we really did is we had Telly on. That's it. We had Telly on. It was a good episode, but no. Maybe it was too suggestive.
No, that wasn't the reasoning. There's not.
Oh yeah, they said we were scams.
Yeah, they said we were scamming. They didn't say anything about adult content. All right. I'm just going to. God, everything I spent during that extra 5 minutes I gave myself just made the image like kind of worse. I don't know why I did that.
Oh, whatever. I'm sure it's fine.
Whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
Audience
dude.
at home, learn from this experience. Learn.
Just as we have
Sometimes
learned from our experiences.
Cutting
to
it
this
short
point.
is just better.
Yeah.
Sometimes the best way to get the result you want is to start from the beginning. You know, don't.
I'm so inconsistent that if I spend too long on a drawing, it becomes a too many cooks situation. Where too many conflicting ideas have been tried and failed and just mess up the whole thing.
That's great.
So I'm gonna post mine. It's gonna show the old drawing and the new drawing side by side, which I think will actually be kind of cool.
Oh yeah, I'll do that too.
Oh dang, I did not think of that. That'll take a pain. That'll be a pain for
I
me to
almost
add
drew
in.
over the old one, but I realized drawing over it's actually gonna mess me up and make me like put things like place things wrong.
Make the same mistakes.
I'm gonna like copy my mistakes too closely.
Yeah. I just realized
okay.
I forgot to shade one area. I'm a genius.
Hey, yo,
It's okay.
let's go.
All right, and there is mine in chat.
Oh!
Hey!
Look at how much more squishy everything looks.
Yeah.
That
Everything looks soft. That looks like almost a... Oh my god.
Oh,
Cheesy.
no, cheesy.
Cheesy.
Oh no!
Oh,
Please tell me he was recording an MKV.
Oh no. That's rough.
That's rough,
That drawing though, you sound like you're going to comment on it.
Oh yeah. It's just awesome how much more like I can feel the dimensions just in the lines themselves, and the confidence is a lot better too. There's a lot more confidence, I believe.
I'm happy to hear that.
Yeah.
Yeah. This almost works. I'm still cheating, and I'm not apologizing.
All right. Well, while you're cheating, I'll go ahead and post mine. I think.
Yes.
Hold on, I just realized I didn't copy one of the layers right. That's how it actually looks.
Oh, okay.
You won't notice the difference.
Is it enough?
There's just like something was being erased that wasn't meant to be. It looked
I
like.
see. Okay.
Okay, cheesy. All right.
All right. So the recording should be fine for cheesy. That's good.
We'll just have Cheesy's messages, like screenshots of his messages, appear in his corner.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, so I have aptly named this man Cannon Dude. That is his official name, and I will go ahead and post him right now.
Okay. I will,
This is
Ooh.
the new
Oh.
Cannon Dude.
Hey!
He looks sick.
He does look sick, but not in an unhealthy way.
Nah.
Just in a cool dude way.
Yeah.
And that's the lines. Put the lines in here, and that's the colors. Put the colors in here. Okay, now time to try and format this so you can see everything.
Sweet.
Hold on. That'll take me a couple of seconds, so
Oh, no
please
worries.
forgive me.
No worries. No worries.
Yeah, that works. Okay, canvas.
That was
Trim
a
canvas by
lot of fun to redraw. There's so much room to like improve it, so much room to grow it.
File. Okay, canvas. Change canvas size. Width to 109 pixels. To 109. I'm so smart. I figured it out. I figured out a way to do this.
And this is just a year's worth of improvement, Oblivion. Right?
Yeah.
It is.
It's a year.
So insane.
And granted, for most of that year, I was unable to draw like for weeks at a time due to my job, and then I would draw like a few sketches and then not draw for weeks.
Yeah.
So.
The most regular drawing Oblivion got was on the Drawcast, I think.
The Drawcast is pretty much like the majority of my drawing that I've done since I started, honestly. I've barely gotten time outside of it.
It's a lot of projects that you've been doing. Yeah. That's the reason, I imagine. Lots of...
This is insane.
Yeah.
Having them next to each other is actually insane.
Oh, really? Oh, I'm so
Yeah.
excited.
For yours, Cetol, I'm excited.
Yeah. I'm super excited.
Okay. Get ready for me to spend a bunch of time looking for it in my folder. Nah, it should be fine. I haven't drawn a lot this month, but...
Ooh!
Oh!
Whoa!
Yeah.
Look at
Nice.
the style shift.
Yeah.
That is
It's
cool.
Fun.
It really is. It really is. Holy snap. Indeed. It's a difference.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Oof. Apparently my boss is picking me up early and I did not see that until just now because we were drawcasting.
Oh, how early?
Like she's out front right now.
Oh my god.
Man.
Hello, I'm OblivionFall. You can find me on Twitter at OblivionFall, at OblivionFall_D, patreon.com/OblivionFall. Go Strictly.
I am.
Yeah, guys,
I'm
Stickly, real quick.
Stickly, and I have a Twitter, and it's called Stickly Art, and that's it.
My favorite.
I'm Cetol. I have a Twitter. I'm really sorry I have to rush this ending, but I have to go to work now because apparently work is
All right,
now
everyone,
early and
goodbye.
there's a chicken
Post your favorite
phone.
drawings in the comments. Bye.
Yeah, that's your favorite.